We're going to meet with none other than songwriter, scriptwriter, also producer, musician, and now debut album producer, none other than Tiffany Vasquez. Tell us about that.
My salvation story begins at the point of my life when I was 14 years old. I was going through a difficult time in my life where I felt that nothing made sense anymore and that I shouldn't continue living life. And so I wanted to kill myself. And it was a process. You know, it started a while back before 14, wanting to kill myself, but I always mustered up the strength to fight it and say, you know what, forget about it. It makes sense. Why would I do that? But at 14, I remember this point where I really, really said, you know what, enough is enough. So I was going to do it. I decided this is it. And I was going to do it right after church service on that Sunday. I remember it was in the month of August. Jump over the seawall and just end it all. Right? And it's right in the middle of that madness and that thought. Because I think suicide is actually a hint of madness. Because when I look at my life now and what I wanted to do then, it would have been such a waste, honestly. So, yes, I was back to my story. I wanted to end it, and I decided I was going to do it on that Sunday, and God caught me in that middle of that madness, and He spoke to me through worship, and that's why I believe I have such a passion towards worship and music and singing. I believe that God has called me to do that. So during the worship, I didn't get saved like, oh, the pastor called you up, or I mean, the pastor did call me up, but I got saved through worship and music. So right, that's my salvation story. And I also got filled with the Holy Spirit on that same day. I remember that very clearly. I walked out to the church and people thought I was crazy because they started cursing me, and I said, bless you, and they didn't understand what was going on with me.
On Friday, the 11th of April 2014, the National Cultural Center foyer comes alive for Gifted, the album launch of Miss Tiffany Vasquez. Come see Sean English, Renee Winter Rigby, Yavid Jackman, Trevor Smith, Jasmin Harris, Ronel Gonzalez, Minister Carice Haranandan, and others. Dances by the RLIC Glorifiers and the Jesus Life Center Dance Group of Trinidad and Tobago. It's a night of ministry, celebrating God's gifts at the National Cultural Center on the 11th of April 2014 from 19 hours. Dress code formal.
What makes you different from every other Guyanese singer, producer, script? Oh, probably because you're a screen and script writer, producer, singer, vocalist, this.
Of which I take no credit for. Yes, all of those. What makes me different? I really don't know. I think it's my deep grounded relationship with Christ and my willingness to find out who I am in Him and do exactly that. I don't try to be anybody else because it will be impossible. I mean, I model myself, but I don't try to be like them.
Okay, so who's your favorite singer, talking about modeling yourself? Who's your favorite gospel artist?
Well, artists. Two of them, but they're actually a one. Mary.
Mary. Okay. They're good to follow after. They're more of the crossover. You're not a crossover singer. They're more of crossover people.
Yeah. Yes. Weird, but yeah, whatever.
So, what do you do when you're not writing and producing music?
Watching comedies and laughing my head off.
That's it?
Yeah, watching comedies, playing games, looking for new ways to do things and be active in church and in the kingdom of God, looking to see how I can invest. Yeah, myself.
So, what would you say to persons who, like yourself, have talent and probably like yourself also are lost and don't know what next to do? Probably 14 years old also, and are at that brink where they're saying, nah, I'm going to follow through with this hint of madness.
You're not an afterthought. When God made you, He broke the mold, and there's value in your life. That's for the person who specifically is thinking of ending it. For the persons who have a gift and don't know what to do about it or how to go about,
Come to you?
no, remain. No, don't come to me because I don't have the enough resources as yet. But I'll be happy once I get there to help people out. But for now, those people who have a gift and are interested in doing something about it because you believe that God has called you, remain humble, stay faithful to Him, serve God with gladness and with your whole heart. And I guarantee you that He sees every desires and He will make it come to pass. Once He has shown you or given you a vision, He will bring it to pass. Just remain faithful, and sometimes waiting is the hardest, most uncomfortable process because you have to go through stuff. But wait on Him and He'll come true for you.
So, I was listening to you just now break the mold. There's a lot of molds God be breaking.
Yeah, because there's nobody like you. I can't be you, and there's nobody like me. Nobody could do me. So
It's a lot of mold. My gosh, over a couple billions.
yeah.
Anyway, so tell us, what should we expect come the 11th of April? Why the 11th of April?
Well, actually, we wanted to do it on the 19th of April, but we wanted to do it on the 11th specifically for this talented, amazing man of God who has blessed my life and taught me sound and taught me, I learned so many things from being around RLIC folk. In particular, one thing that I drew out of those people is how to be practical, because I think sometimes God got to take you through some certain things to balance you out. I mean, you have a bit, and then when you come over, you learn how to embrace the practicality of things as well as the religious or the spirituality. He has taught me that in specific. So I wanted to honor everybody, to bring everybody together who has contributed in the making of this project, in particular Jedith and Harris. So I shift everything down because he wasn't available for the 19th, so I put it for the 11th so he could be here to play for me, and I can honor him in that way.
Okay, wonderful. So, what should we expect?
Expect God to come and God to show up.
As in the rapture?
No! I didn't know. Hey, no, let me be careful what I say. No, don't expect the rapture. I ain't married yet.
I need to go and pray and fast this entire week until
I need to be married.
Because the rapture is coming.
I know.
The 11th of April.
No, not the rapture.
2014.
Expect God to show up, not the rapture kind of show up. I still need to be married. I'm praying and asking God for that grace. Anyway, yes, expect God to come and show up and dwell among us, to have fellowship and tabernacle with us. Because I'm definitely believing Him for that. I don't believe in this kind of concert thing, but together, along with the giftings of myself and other artists, we hope to bring down the Shekinah glory of God on the 11th of April at the National Culture Center.
Speaking about artists, who should we expect there?
Sean English, Yafet Jackman, Travis Smith, yours truly, Jasmin Harris, and Renee Winter-Rigby and Chris Harinandan. Yes, set of gifted, anointed people. Oh, sorry. Hey, Redeemers, I forget y'all. Yes, Redeemers Band.
Redeemers Band. So
Redeemers.
It sounds like a very family, close-knitted kind of concert. You come out and you just be yourself and do what you want. It's not really highty-tighty. Well, of course, it's a National Cultural Center.
You have to be dressed formal,
Dressed formally.
Yes.
And if they need your autograph, CD
yeah.
available, CD availability, tell us about that.
Yeah, well, after the concert, if you want my signature on your CD that you paid for, sure, no problem. I'll be.
Speaking about paid for, so they pay to come in the culture center and they pay to get your CD.
No,
also?
you walk with $1,000 and it covers everything. So just walk with $1,000, you get a CD and you get entrance into the concert.
So that means, you see, families, all y'all, $1,000, everybody got a CD. So they ain't gonna fight for CDs in this family.
No.
If one lost, we get the next one. If the other one lost, we got the next one. So my family, we ain't got like, but 4? Jed, mommy, daddy. Yeah, so the way we can sell back, we still keep it shoot.
Yeah, I can sell it back, man. No problem. Make a nice,
Make a
bonus.
nice little smile piece.
Peace. That's right.
So who would you like to thank for? Is there anybody out there that you'd like to thank for this?
Yes.
I heard you're honoring Mr. Harris, Miss Dr. Jedison Harris.
I'm sorry, yes, Dr. Jason
Yeah,
Harris,
so
yeah.
who else would you like to thank out there?
My manager, my mother, and one of my closest friends, Pastor Denise Harris.
Wonderful. So she alone?
No, there are other mentors, Shondell and Clarence Broderson.
You gotta make sure you talk before all them feel left out. Oh, she only know about Dennis.
Oh God!
She
No,
know about
that
nobody
I have to
else.
put the one first. Anyway,
Continue.
right? So yeah, after Pastor Denise, there is Shondell and Clarence Broderson. Yes, two of my mentors were very dear to my heart, and they helped me along the way too.
So what is your hope for the night?
My hope for the night, I don't mean to sound cliche, that's not my intention, but I would like to see somebody to be called wise. Mainly because I want to be called wise. Souls be saved, lives be transformed and touched.
So there's no pre-selling of tickets.
No, there's no pre-selling of tickets. You walk with $1,000, it gets you into the launch and gets you a CD.
On Friday, the 11th of April 2014, the National Cultural Center foyer comes alive for Gifted, the album launch of Miss Tiffany Vasquez. Come see Sean English, Renee Winter Rigby, Jasmin, Trevor Smith, Jasmin Harris, Ronel Gonzalez, Minister Carice Haranandan, and others. Dances by the RLIC Glorifiers and the Jesus Life Center Dance Group of Trinidad and Tobago. It's a night of ministry, celebrating God's gifts at the National Cultural Center on the 11th of April 2014. From 19 hours. Dress code formal.
So for all of those out there that never heard you sing before and need to be captivated a little bit, give us a little sneak peek,
Okay. Is there anything, Lord, anything too hard for you to do? Is there anything, Lord, anything impossible for you? Is there anything, Lord, anything too hard for you to do? Is there anything, Lord, anything impossible for you?
The answer is no. Yes, no. The answer is no.
That's right.
All right, so that was it. You heard her, none other than Tiffany Vasquez. So, what songs should we expect from you that night? Or
Oh.
it's a big secret.
No, not a big secret.
How many songs? Are you gonna sing all 9 songs?
No.
Okay, so how many songs could we expect to get?
Oh,
How long would you be on?
1 hour.
So all 9 songs. 9 trees is
No.
18, 3 minutes.
No, I have a surprise for you. I'm coming on in like what, 2 segments? Or what? How many? 3 wardrobe changes or something like that? Yeah, so
You turn up.
expect things, expect things. It's classy and full of order.
Oh,
Praise
so I
God.
should make sure I come in my ball gown and stuff and thing.
If you want to, yes, by all means, show up. It's formal.
Can't outdress me. Tal.
Child, I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to. Nah, I won't mind if you outdress me. Just come out, dressed on you, decked out. Come out decked out. At the Culture Center, it's very classy kind of launch.
Okay, wonderful. And there you had it. We were with the one, the only, a combination of script and screenwriter, producer, songwriter, vocalist, and all these things. Probably actor also, and producer. Yeah, I said that. That's a lot of things to have on your portfolio. Yeah, so please do come out on the 11th of April 2014. It's a Friday night, yes. And I know you guys get off early at work on Fridays, 4 o'clock. So make sure you be there at 7 o'clock sharp. You will hear.
Not 7, 8:30, no. 7 sharp.
Okay, not Guyanese 7.
Right,
That
7.
is North American 7. And yes, we will be, as soon as 7 o'clock strikes, we shall hear the national anthem, the National Cultural Center, the National Cultural Center. So make sure you guys come out on the 11th of April 2014. It's going to be a grand time.
Yes.
She promises to give you 3 wardrobe changes. So you know, you guys out there like me fast, we want to know what she gonna wear and ting. So make sure you come dressed out in your fancy dandan. And if you want to have 3 wardrobe changes, there's a washroom, so you can have those 3 changes also. So be there, see and be there. Just walk with your $1,000, and with that you will get a CD on your entry. And if you're a big family, you could always sell off CDs. Oh, you ain't been to the launch of what? Gifted? I got a CD. I'm going to sell you for $1,500 since you ain't come. So don't be the one to pay $1,500 for this CD. See and be there. And also, we are having foreigners. You know, everybody like foreigners. So we will have some Trinidadians in the house, and of course they will be celebrating with us, and they will be performing, well, ministering in dance for us. So see and be there. This is a launch not to miss. And of course, I think we have a surprise video. Who knows? Check it out. Take care, guys.
On Friday, the 11th of April 2014, the National Cultural Center foyer comes alive for Gifted, the album launch of Miss Tiffany Vasquez. Come see Sean English, Renee Winter Rigby, Jasmin, Trevor Smith, Jasmin Harris, Ronel Gonzalez, Minister Carice Haranandan, and others. Dances by the RLIC Glorifiers and the Jesus Life Center Dance Group of Trinidad and Tobago. It's a night of ministry, celebrating God's gifts at the National Cultural Center on the 11th of April 2014 from 19 hours. Dress code formal.